The bridge actually collapsed.
I almost died on that bridge. It collapsed like
Did
5
you
minutes.
really?
Yeah, it collapsed like 2 or 3 minutes after we left. Like we got
What-
off
what
that. We got
One of
off
my
that
dad's
bridge.
coworkers.
Yep.
One of my dad's coworkers looked at the traffic on that bridge and went, "I'll take the bridge next to it because there's the two bridges right there."
Yeah.
So he watched it from the other bridge,
Yeah, we
having
got.
just randomly chosen to.
Christ.
We literally just went over the bridge, and all of a sudden we hear like a loud noise in the back, and we look back, and there's just cars driving behind us, and we were all looked like forward really slowly, and we're like, "Oh my god!" Hi guys, we're talking about almost dying. That's great.
World
Oh,
Okay.
Star.
I'm supposed to have cash, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you and Raven both have 550.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sheet.
What's the Netrunner suit called?
It's just
Oh wait, no,
suit.
Netrunner suit?
No, it's not. It's not.
Spandex?
It's just called a Netrunner suit to my
I think it's the
knowledge.
bodyweight suit.
Yeah,
Yep.
that one. That one.
Yeah.
I was like, I know it's something. All right. Hi guys. This is a new game. We're running on Thursdays instead of D&D for a little while, or maybe forever. Who knows? It's gonna be Cyberpunk Red.
Hopefully forever.
All that fun shit. This game has been in the works for a long time, and then Raven and Azzy kept bullying me into it.
Okay. Hold on. Let's be honest about this. Let's be explicitly honest about this. Hi, everybody. Asgir Pyre's Eye of Scald's Hearth here to tell some hard fucking truth. This fucking bitch. I love him to death. He's one of my best fucking friends. He's one of my team members with fucking Art and Apocrypha. But god fucking damn it. He's like, we're like, we don't need to buy a new TTRPG. He's like, I need to buy a new TTRPG. Buy Cyberpunk Red. Gets us to play it once. We're like, fuck yeah, we need to do this again. He's like, yeah, don't worry, we'll run it soon. Months go by. Hey, when we run in Cyberpunk, we don't have any players. Yes, we fucking do. I can get you a fucking player base in 30 seconds. Okay, well, I'll think about it. Months more go by. Hey, when we play in Cyberpunk, I don't have any players. Bitch, yes, you fucking do. I told you this already. I can get you a player base. Just let's run it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, fine. We'll do it soon. Few more
Fast
months go
forward.
fucking by.
Fast forward.
Right. Now we're finally playing.
Yeah. So we have multicam set up. Obviously, it's in the rough works. I just kind of slapdashed it together. It's not too bad. It only made us like 30 minutes behind schedule. That's not bad for this channel.
It'll do.
Yeah, it'll do for right now. I am gonna put frames on and make it look a little bit nicer, but we just wanted to get it done, change it up a little bit. I'm gonna try to do this for our D&D stream as well. If you don't know anything about Cyberpunk Red, it takes place about 50 years before the bombs fell in 2077. This is going to take place in 2035, yes.
You have,
Fucked up to think that's
your
only 10 years away.
Your bot pulled up?
The bot pulled. The sound bot?
Yeah.
No. I don't have any good sounds for it yet. I wasn't going to worry about that.
I had some for you. I told you I did.
Oh. Yeah, I completely forgot.
Extremely rotund from that angle.
Okay. Alright, well, what I'll do instead, at least that you have something for your stream, I'm going to link you a YouTube thing real quick, and you can throw that up on there. You want to run White Bat Audio shit, because his shit's really good and royalty-free. It won't do us any good, but I'm going to be listening to fucking cutesy anime vibes anyway.
Well, I mean, I can throw up the Discord bot really quick. It's not that hard.
Well, it'll fuck with your cameras.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, it would.
Oh, Kura's dead.
I'm just dropping you a couple of things.
Apparently.
Alright, guys, the cameras are going to get a little weird in the background for a second.
Kura's dead as shit.
Who's dying?
Kura's
What's
dead.
dying?
Well,
Why are
shit,
they dying?
Kura's dead. Fuck. Kura flatlined.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Alright, guys, that's the session.
Yeah, it's a wrap. We killed Kura. It's all good. That was the contract. White Bat is where you're probably gonna want to go for most of your music for this campaign. He's really good, and almost all his shit is royalty free. He's worth pimping.
Okay. So I have you guys there, Discord there. Good. It's all running on separate tracks. That was the fastest I ever set up the audio shit. I wanted to make sure I didn't fuck it up. So,
Yay, good job.
The year is 2035. The bombs have fallen in Arsak Towers. Currently, I have up and shared with you guys a map on Fantasy Grounds. All those little pins will give you extra information on the places we are. I'm gonna take this fucking sucker out of my mouth, because apparently it's hard to talk.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be in images, night, city, key places.
Yeah.
Copy.
You guys have all been contacted by the messages I sent you, discreetly to each one of you, in Discord today.
That we definitely didn't discuss with each other.
It's crashing! Yay!
I didn't.
I'm sure you and Raven did. You live together.
Me, Raven, Lil.
I mostly mentioned how my character responded, which was comedic.
That was what we were talking about. How our
yeah, it
characters
was
responded.
so beautiful. Me getting not confused at all.
Oh, we were supposed to respond to that? Fuck.
I don't think you were required to. I
You weren't
certainly
required
did.
to. They did, which made it really fun. And I say fun. I wasn't an idiot on it at all. But I'm assuming everyone meets up for the meeting at the afterlife.
Yes.
Yeah, I assumed it would have been no problem for me to call for a car service.
Oh, not at all.
God, that's the most rich person thing I've ever said.
Yeah, it is. They have afterlife? No. Alright. Yeah, you guys head on over to the afterlife. Can everyone roll me a d10? We're gonna see who shows up first.
Thing
Once
on the
again,
table, 10.
Digital dice. I hate it.
I got a 10.
You guys can roll physical dice if you want to.
I was gonna give it one chance not to be the worst, and it said no.
I trust you guys enough to not, fucking lie.
D10. 3.
Okay. So the only one we're missing is Doc.
I said I got a 10.
Ah, I did not hear. A 10. Okay, Doc, you show up first. Not surprising. The car service that you hire is exceptional, especially in your guys' circles. It's probably one that you've used, and the same guy, they send them to pick you up. And
Is it Delamain?
it's very Delamain-like. It's not quite as advanced as Delamain. Delamain wasn't really a thing at this time yet. It's when they're still using people, but the car is like pretty luxurious and advanced. Like you can definitely tell it has a lot of AI assisted things.
Picked up by a Tesla.
Not you.
Damn, Alexi. Jesus. Ooh, that's a line. Yeah. When you walk into the afterlife, instantly there is just club music playing. Deep, bassy techno music. You see the bar is actually already busy at about 9 o'clock. People are already catching jobs. The The thing that draws your eye, though, is you see 2 armed Militech soldiers or bodyguards hanging out by one of the private rooms.
Okay.
They stand out a lot. Everyone else is kind of like vibing. They're relaxed. They're on guard, but they're still relaxed enough to like enjoy the space and enjoy the vibe in the afterlife. These guys, you can tell, are on a job, so they stick out like a sore fucking thumb.
Yeah. Well, and jarheads will be jarheads.
Yeah, jarheads are jarheads.
They look
So,
like fresh meat or
then-
old heads.
Do you want me to describe my character right now as well, or do you want me to just roll with it and then I'll describe when everyone gets there?
Well, we'll describe the first time one of the other player characters sees you.
So yes, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and walk across the bar towards the Militech soldiers. And I'm just going to stop right in front of them. I probably would have been texting on my agent on my way over and just kind of looking up. Then I slide it into my jacket pocket and just go, Dr. Tiffany Wellerton?
The one guy you see his cyber eyes glow, and he nods at you, and he points towards the door, and the door slides open.
Ah, thank you very much. And she's going to walk through.
All right. Yeah, easy enough. You walk in and you see sitting on the table is a rather meek individual, fairly small, but he has 2 cyber arms that are just decked with tech. It looks like
Sitting on or at?
He's sitting at a table, like a small table.
Okay, I thought you said sitting on the table.
No, he's sitting at the table.
I was like, what?
I might have said on. I am very tired.
Okay.
Sitting at the table with his legs crossed, and you being a doctor, you can tell there's a lot of like medical equipment and scientific equipment already in his arms. There's like there's life scanner, or there's biomonitors, there is like temperature reading gauges, there's a bunch of things for like tracking loads of things across a very wide berth of topics is the best way I can
Okay.
explain it.
This guy seems like he's probably a medical professional of some kind.
Yeah. And he will stand up and he will cordially kind of half bow. And he will say, "Ah, Doctor, it is good to finally meet you. I am Johannes, the head of logistics at the Militech."
Excellent to meet you as well, sir. And she extends her hand.
He will take it and shake it. The others should be arriving pretty soon. If you would like to order a drink, it is on Militech.
Yes, thank you. I would, actually.
Are you ordering any drink in particular, or are you just ordering whatever the house has?
Given that this is a corporate function in a way, and she's not been offered anything specific, she's probably gonna go ahead and, even though it's not her preferred drink, she's probably going to get a glass of wine just to keep appearances up.
Fair enough, okay. Yeah, easy enough, you can get a glass of wine. Not the greatest wine, but it will do. Okay. And as you drink, the next person actually very shortly on your heels is Locke. Locke, did you take one of the family vehicles from the motor pool?
Well, he would just be whipping up on his road bike.
Yeah. Yeah, so you pull up and you park your bike, and you head inside and you see very much the same scene. Everyone is how they normally are in the afterlife, on guard, because you never know when things are going to happen, but definitely more relaxed than they would be on a job, except for these 2 fucking jarheads, these Militech sons of bitches, that you see posted up by a door.
Guessing that's where I need to go. Hey guys, got a message. Calm down, you ain't gotta be so serious.
The one guy looks at you, and this, one of the guys has Borg wear, and he has like an exoskeleton, so he stands quite large and imposing. And he looks down at you, and he's like, "Hey, I like this one. He's fun." Knocks on the door's open, and coming in, you see, sitting on the couch, very much this meek, obviously scientific, more than nerdy guy, sitting across the table. Is a very well-dressed woman, as if you describe your character.
Yeah, so right now, one of the first things that you've noticed about her almost instantaneously is her hair color. Because it really doesn't match the way she's dressed. She's dressed very refined, but her hair color is this very bright pinkish purple. Her eyes are also slightly glowing. They look like they're darting back and forth as if looking at something that isn't actually there while she's drinking her wine. And they are also purple. As far as attire, she is wearing a very nice white doctor's coat with the words Dr. Tiffany Wellerton and Wellerton Clinic embroidered on the pocket. As far as the rest of it, she's wearing a pink sweater that you really can't tell this, but underneath the shoulders are kind of cut away, underneath the jacket. Dress slacks and purple high heels. And she is swirling a glass of wine and slowly sipping it.
All right.
Johannes.
I guess gonna be this fancy. I feel like I'm a little underdressed, and you notice it like he's got leather slapped on top of like armor, and he's got metal clad on his boots, and all of it's covered in dust, like all of it. Like he just walked straight in out of the desert, and lime green hair. He's got what appears to be like tribal tattoos on his face that are copperish in color, and his eyes are almost like a bright honey color.
Ooh.
Okay.
And he's just gonna like plop down, and it's like, all right, I'm guessing you're the guy I'm supposed to talk to. So
I was actually muted. Yeah, he introduced himself at one. Yeah, Johannes stands up. Hello, my name is Johannes. The head of logistics at Militech, and I reached out to you personally. You came on recommendation from another job. I'm guessing you are Mr. Locke.
yeah, that's what they call me.
We hired you to transport the goods once the team has procured the item that we seek. As you are probably going to be the best at this, and evading any other people that would want to get it back.
That doesn't sound like a problem.
Good. Right on your heels, he goes to sit down. But while you are having this, while you are having this first initial meeting, wow, it just went straight down the line. Beautiful. Kura and Alexi. How are you getting to the afterlife? I'm very curious.
So is my bike running tonight?
Oh, let me see. Silly me. I didn't get any D10s out.
That is foolish. Very bad idea.
High or low?
5.
No.
Damn. Well, shit. I guess I will have to,
Do you I know somebody that you've seen that has a truck.
Yeah.
You do.
I will have to try and get a ride.
Are you calling him?
Yeah.
Are
Okay.
they still dating, by the way?
Who?
He and Sis.
They never started dating.
Oh, I'm
They're-
gonna have to harass him again about it.
Yeah, they're in a weird liminal zone. We're not quite sure what the fuck is going on. Alright. Yeah. Tom answers like, hey, yeah, what's up?
Hey, I got a job. I gotta get to the afterlife. My bike's busted.
Yeah, give me a second. And then you hear gunfire. And you see, you hear the thwap of a bowstring, and you hear, ah, shit, ah. And he's like,
Working hard.
hardly working. And then you hear like the sound of a boot hitting a metal skull. Get the fuck out of here. Stop bothering the old ladies. God damn it. Ah. And you hear the sound of somebody walking away. Yeah, I'll be there. Same place?
Yep.
Alright. And yeah, Tom will come pick you up in his pimped out fucking truck.
Hell yeah.
Lexi, how are you getting there?
Since Afterlife is nearby the warehouse, Alexi's gonna walk, enjoying a nice stogie on the way.
What a chad. Okay. So, Alexi, as you are walking towards the afterlife, you hear this fucking thing before you see it coming. You hear bass, and you hear, like, deep engine roar. And pulling up behind you is this pimped out, lifted black truck that is armored to all hell. And then stepping out of it is this... You're pretty small, right, Kara?
Yeah. I'm
5'2" is what we determined.
Yeah. You see this, like, very small-statured woman step out of this big-ass truck with this huge-ass man in the wheel. And she's like, hey, bye, friend! And then peels the fuck out of there.
You don't see that every day. But I have meeting to get to.
Yeah, you both head inside. And same thing. You both see instantly the two Militech jar heads that are just standing by that door.
You know who I am. I'm here for a meeting. And he's gonna just try walking past them. You know who I am. You know who I'm here to meet.
The really big guy steps in front of you for a second. I've got my eyes on you, Chu. Try anything and I'll flatline you. And then he steps out of the way.
How adorable.
Yeah, Kura, next to these two, especially the Borgware guy, you're a fucking mouse. This guy's like 8.5 feet tall.
Yeah, but I could do nasty things to all that Borgware.
Outdated weaponry. And he's gonna walk past.
Fair enough. Okay. The
Correct
door
me
opens.
If I am wrong, we already established that, at least in passing, Alexi and
Yes.
Doc know each other, right?
Yes. He has probably delivered some supplies to you on order and behalf of the Mafia. Yeah.
Depending on how long you've been in business, you might have saved his life after he got exploded.
A number of years at this point.
Actually, yeah, you probably... Fuck it. Let's roll. Let's see if you were one of the doctors. Alexi, high or low?
Low. Because high is only
Yeah.
for Samuel.
Yeah. You... yeah, you recognize, the doctor that saved your life as the door opens, sitting next to a man you've seen a lot in your lifetime. You see Johannes sitting there, the head of Militech Logistics. And he stands up and he's like, oh, Alexi.
Taking a lot of risk meeting you. It better be good.
I am also taking a lot of risk. Do not forget that. Hey, listen. I don't believe you had anything to do with the explosion. I've looked into it. It's convincing the stalwart bitch that you had nothing to do with it and almost getting our president flatlined.
I don't care about the president too much.
Oh, that's a ballsy
Uh,
thing to say.
Seeing you walk in, Alexi, Tiff would actually, for the first time since she sat down and started drinking, seem to actually be paying attention to what's going on around her. And she'll give you a gentle wave. How's the work holding up? You doing all right?
About as good as can be expected.
Oh
Good,
yeah,
I'm glad.
Doc, for context.
Armor thing.
Quick context for you, Doc, because this isn't something that's actually happened in Cyberpunk. This is the homebrew part of this. Alexei got blown up by the attempted assassination of the Militech president. And Militech thinks that Alexei might be partially responsible.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I assume Tiff doesn't know this though?
You would have been told that. Like, you...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would have been in the high society circle a big thing. It was kept secret and like out of the media, but like everybody who's anybody kind of knows. And you picked up on the
Okay.
gossip from the edges, if you will.
Did I have any reason to believe that Alexei did it?
I'll leave that up to your character to decide. You just patched him up and kind of heard the gossip. The gossip was that him and the president's daughter, Samantha, were on an item, and that maybe the president didn't so much like it. And some people think that Alexei tried to get him out of the way so that he could be with Samantha.
Isn't Samantha my sister's name too?
Yes, I believe so. Hold on. Let me double check that her name was actually that, and I'm not just being silly. I sent it to you in Discord. Sarah, not Samantha.
Sarah.
Samantha was the other one.
Sarah. Okay, is Sarah or Samantha my sister? Which one is which?
Samantha's your sister, and also the name of the right-hand person at Militech. Basically, the second in command. And then they have a daughter named Sarah.
Okay. So I remembered correctly. You misspoke.
Yes.
There's a lot of names to remember.
Yeah, there's
There
so
are.
fucking much.
I'm not faulting him at all. I'm just trying to make sure I know what's going on.
Yeah. So, yeah, and you also see your netrunner from the last job you worked. You see Kura come walking in.
She is not going to respond to Kura.
You guys were friends after the last session. What the fuck happened?
Hey, Div.
Hello, Sakura. How have you been?
Alright. Work's been good.
Yeah, you were friends with her and her sister, because the sister gave you shit ton of clothes.
And then I promptly ruined them.
Nah, it's fine. Her sister could always steal more.
No. What you don't know is that Tiff has been being harassed by Sakura, who has decided that Sakura is her best friend and refuses to leave her alone. That is the context you've been missing.
I see. Alright. Good to know. But yeah. Now that everybody's here, Johanna stands up and is like, "I thank you for all coming." Actually, I'm gonna actually fucking stop the techno music. As the door closes, you see as he goes over and he kind of flicks some controls on his arm, and all the techno music cuts out. This room seems to be completely soundproof. And it's all like the curtains go down and they're blackout. Like no one can see into this bitch. All right, so
One moment.
Tiffany is gonna sit up and kill what she's doing behind the scenes.
okay.
Alexi's gonna hold up a hand and say, "One moment," and he's gonna take out his bug detector and run the room.
Ooh, okay, yeah. You take out a bug detector. There's no bugs.
He's good.
I am glad you did that. I ran one check, but you never know who could sneak in or lay something on the outside. The reason we gathered you all here, some of us have personal ties. He nods towards Alexi. Some of you come on high recommendation. He looks at Locke and Kura. And then, knocking on the door, Kai, you finally show up.
Yeah.
There's a as the door opens, and
Are we forgetting someone, Johannes?
I don't. Oh, that's right. And the door opens to describe your character.
Kai is a Korean woman. She's mid fives in height, so definitely not short. She'd be wearing a nice pair of black jeans, a black silk like kimono style top, numerous piercings, the peak of some light tattoos at the end of her sleeves, shaved sides of hair, red top hair dyed. Would have a visible heavy pistol on her hip, and black leather combat boots with a bit of heel.
Oh, I almost forgot that there was one other member. I was just kind of
Yeah.
expecting.
Me and Locke stand out like fucking
Yeah,
light
you
in
do.
darkness.
I forgot we hired one more person. Is a secondary measure. Somebody that is more of a fighter if it comes to that, and someone who I know knows how to get in and out of. Hello, Kai. Come on in. I was just about to do the briefing.
Oh, good.
All right. The door closes. It locks. All right. You see as he flicks something on his wrist, and a little projector, almost like a hologram, pops up. What you're looking at is a new startup research and production facility. It's called Miracle Medical. They have started picking up very near Pacifica, close between Rancho Corando and Pacifica itself. Supposedly, from some of the whisperings going on, they have this miracle drug that can supposedly cure any sort of ailment. The big seller being help with cyberpsychosis. Now, us at Militech
Well,
have a.
Pardon me for speaking out of turn, but that sounds frankly too good to be true.
That is what we thought. That is why we brought you in. You can look over medical data, tell us if it is too good to be true. Either way, Militech wants to acquire this for our research because some of the stuff that they have produced is actually viable. They produced several different variations, cheaper variations of ongoing medical machines, especially dialysis machines, doctor tools for cybernetics. So we are very interested in acquiring them. Now we approached them, and at the time, they weren't ready to sell to us. We want to make them absolutely have to, if you catch my drift. So what we want is for you to either sneak in, steal information that we can use to blackmail them into working with us, or find information to just know if it's viable. If it isn't viable, we'll reapproach them under different circumstances and at a different angle. And if it is viable, well, we're going to be upping our price for their acquisition.
Do you want to know how much money everything that they actually have to offer is worth?
Yeah, basically, we want to know, and they will not be upfront with us, as I get. They are a very small corporation. We are big. Playing with numbers like that can be scary for a small startup. But
Understatement of year.
I
Thank
have a
you,
question
Alexi.
for the DM.
Yeah.
Militech, they do not have a whole lot of medical holdings, correct?
no, They are mostly military.
That's what I thought.
The
So this is them probably trying to break into the medical field.
Yeah, like they have a couple, but it's more like in-field medical triage kits,
Combat drugs.
combat
Yeah, okay.
drugs, like that kind of shit. This is them trying to do a little bit more civilian now that the corpo war is done.
Okay.
Now, some of the other dogs, Arasaka, fuck them. Mostly Arasaka are trying to also worm their way in, but I think we'll have the better edge as we contacted them first. We have tried to talk to them about the viability numbers and all that, but they have been very withholding. So, we asked if we could get some people in to at least look at the facility. Some third-party people. We want to know from your guys' expertise what things are looking. And whatever information you can steal, there may be a bonus. If you could even steal some of the plant, there's a miracle plant that they have. You could let us know, and you'll be paid handsomely. Now, if for some reason you want to go in under the cover of night, there is that option. We just wanted to let you know that we also are trying to work on a more diplomatic option, so you guys don't have to go so cloak and dagger. If that is the approach you rather prefer, I see no reason. Each of you are here for your specialties. Doctor, you're obviously here to look at the medical research. Netrunner, you are here to find out if the security has any weaknesses, because if we do acquire this, we are going to need to know where their weaknesses lie, where their strengths lie in terms of security. Hi, that is also why you are there. Is to talk security, look at it. And also, in case Arasaka shows up and a gunfight happens, I want somebody there that I know can handle their own, if it comes down to that. Mr. Locke, you are there to...
I would...
Yes?
Go ahead, I'm sorry, I did not mean to interrupt.
Mr. Locke, you are there to transport anything they find, if it requires immediate haste. If Arasaka or, the security guards that get a little uppity or something happens, we wanted you there to ensure that any documents or any research or whatever you guys are able to procure makes it out of there. So you get a pay bonus, and we can have some more information. Maybe make some money ourselves. Alexi, you're there because you know distribution. You know supply chains probably better than us. We know you source more than just weapons.
Did not know you were keeping such good track of me.
Oh, of course, I like to keep an eye on my friends.
Alexi's gonna visibly scowl at that.
You do still have friends?
Person...
Yep, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm sorry, I keep thinking you're done. My apologies. Carry on.
You do still have friends at Militech. I being one of them. The princess, and he says that in like air quotes.
Let
Not
me
so
get
much.
one thing straight. I have many acquaintances. I
Ah.
have no friends.
I forget, Alexei. I apologize. Hi, Daggers.
Now let us get this business sorted and get started.
Alright. Doctor, you seem to have a question.
Not so much a question as much as I would like to address the people that I'm going to be working with. It would be my strong preference that if we can avoid a firefight with Arasaka, that we do so, seeing as almost certainly anyone we shoot will end up on my table before the end of the night. And that is more trouble than it's worth. If needed, I can try to negotiate and handle things diplomatically with Arasaka as they supply the bulk of the funding for my clinic.
Well, if I can get a palm greasing fund from our Militech friends here, I might be able to get some information without resorting to violence.
Johannes will slightly stare daggers at you. Oh, you are always the cunning one.
You know how easily a well-placed bribe can get
I
you
know,
into the
I
deepest,
know.
darkest places of a corp.
Yeah, 1,000 eddies. Up to that.
I think 15 would be better. Can I roll the haggle?
Yep. Let me look at
Let's go.
let me look at the. I need to see a sheet because I don't remember the skills. All the skills off the top of my head. Okay, let's see what you can make me there, champ. Okay, I want you to make me a persuasion roll.
Awesome. So that's a D10 plus 14, right?
Yes, I know. I want to cry.
Jesus.
That would be a 19.
Okay, this was pretty hard because you are twisting your arm. I lowered it a little bit for some personal reasons. All right. I will give you 1,500, you son of a bitch.
Well,
You're,
It's
you're,
good.
you're
Let
lucky.
us get drink.
You're lucky. I still like you.
It's only how they say
Business. Oh, I know your lines all too well. All right, and he'll kind of smile. You can see he's out of probably everybody at Militech that's in the higher up ranks, Alexi. He genuinely seems to still be on your side. He does not think that you would.
Yeah, he's
try
in
to do that.
logistics. Of course, he would use the person who knows how to get shit and get it to other places.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, you twisted my you in. Oh, I forgot to talk about.
Johannes, sir.
Yes.
Sorry, I seem to be off my game today, constantly interrupting. Is Biotechnica also trying to make a bid for this company?
They are, but they are going the more forceful route. We are trying to be more diplomatic, as this is us breaking into the sector. Biotechnica is trying to monopolize and just say, "Give us." Now I will say,
I
Miracle is
see.
being
So really, the two players at the table are yourself at Militech and Arasaka, then.
yes. Biotechnica could win, but the way that they are trying to shove it and force it down the Miracle throat, I don't see that happening anytime.
Understood. But should we be on the lookout for Biotechnica agents as well?
Probably. I think Biotechnica will be more scouting. Arasaka might try to steal it. Biotechnica is less militant, if you will. They are more militant to the nomads, more than anything. But
Something I can't like you're saying he's saying that they don't like the nomads, right?
yeah, they. So
Yeah,
just like in
I just want to
2070,
make sure I understood correctly.
yeah, just like in 2077, Biotechnica is trying to like basically be the sole conscript and the sole job provider of a lot of the nomad groups, because when the towers fell, they lost a lot of infrastructure and the ability to get medicine and everything out to where it needs to go. So nomad clans will often like sign up for Biotechnica and make large cross-country runs, like heading
Okay, so they work with
to
the
the other
nomads,
side.
not against the nomads.
Yeah, but sometimes it's very, you're going to work with us, or we're going to make your life hell.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because
Well, I can fault Biotechnica's choice of employees all I want, but it is what it is.
yeah, Biotechnica does give the nomads like a lot of medical supplies that they wouldn't really be able to as easily acquire generally without like doing the piratey type of nomading. But beyond that, here's what I can tell you: if you are going the cloak and dagger cover of night route, very few
Mm.
guards. The one thing you have to be careful of is the cameras, and a couple of security guards is going to be the main thing. If you're going in as our liaisons, it will be more filled, but you do already have a way in the building that is less high risk. But I will leave that for you guys to decide. I just wanted...
Question for my purposes.
Yes.
If we go the not cloak and dagger route, how much of a concern would equipment be for me?
Wait.
If I come in as part of your liaison, can I be fully armed, or would they take that as a
Yes.
threat?
No, you have been cited as a bodyguard. And he says, in large quotation marks,
Of sorts.
bodyguard.
I have guarded bodies in the past.
I don't doubt that. The main thing is, I know you are more the sneaky type. We also brought you in there because if documents need to maybe be shifted and one or two procured, we figured you also would not be too bad at these things.
Oh, that's much worse.
Well, if they store any of their things on the net, I can get access to them.
I know they store some of their less pertinent files in the net, but they've done a very weird thing. They still use like paper filing system for a lot of their secret projects.
Yeah, it's a million times more secure than having it on the net.
Oh, for sure. I don't disagree. It's just you don't see that many people that are that smart nowadays.
You don't.
Well, it's also wildly inconvenient. I remember having to switch to paper briefly when our computer systems went down at the clinic, and that was a hellish day.
Yeah. You're right there, troopy boy.
I didn't realize just how disgusting that was going to be.
Yeah. It makes me want to weep. That's why like the difficulty values are like 27, 30 for that exact reason. And this system also has a really big thing about giving you guys penalties. So like if it's dark, I literally have a table that I have to like I'm supposed to give you a penalty on for like certain shit, or like if they don't like you as a person, the difficulty ramps up a lot.
Love it.
Yeah, this system, I actually like this system a lot. But yeah, if there's nothing else, I would like
addition and subtraction.
I would really like to give everybody. Does anybody want a round? I'll do that, and then leave you guys in this room to discuss. I rented this room for a little bit, so you guys can have time to plan.
The wine here is rather bad. If I could get a Cosmo instead, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Cosmo would be great.
Cosmo. What's really funny is on the pin, it literally says, you can order a Johnny Silverhand at the Afterlife, but oddly, you can't order a Morgan Blackhand. Alright. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, he exits for a second. Very quickly, he comes back with 2 Cosmos. Did anybody else want anything before I step out permanently?
If they have it, I'll take a sake.
Okay. Oh, I'm sure they do. We're not that far from Old Japantown. And he'll bring you back like a pretty nice bottle of sake. Mr. Locke, do you need anything to drink? Are you okay?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna
Okay.
keep my head clear.
Fair enough. And Alexi,
Tiffany is definitely eyeing that bottle of sake.
No, thank you. I prefer to do most of my eating and drinking in the confines of my own warehouse.
Hey!
Stay over and hang out. We have sake at the
Jesus.
at mine and Raven's place.
Even if I don't bribe anyone, I just got my half of the rent.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I looked it up. Rent's supposed to be a lot more for a warehouse, but I'm hand waving it just because of backstory reasons.
Yeah, like how I get fucking my rent hand waved. Jesus.
Yeah, but you guys both are indebted to some heavy hitters, and if shit goes south, shit
Oh, yeah.
goes south fast.
Yuri is a
I'm
good guy.
aware.
Don't worry about it. He comes in on the crystal every once in a while.
And the more wheeling and dealing I have to do, and the more corpse I get my clinic rubber stamped with, the more chances for shit to go wrong.
Yeah, I didn't think about that at all.
Oh, believe
Oh,
me, Tiffany knows exactly what she's doing.
devil's bargains. All right, yeah. Once everyone has everything to drink, some food is brought in. Not the greatest food. It's like greasy bar food. There's like a whole ass pizza. There's some burgers and shit.
Mm,
Do I have to roll performance to pretend to hold it in disdain while Johannes is there?
Oh no, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
she's gonna
guys.
pretend to hold the food in disdain then until Johannes leaves.
Yeah, he leaves pretty quickly. I'm going to be right outside. Alexi, actually, all of you guys can just agent me if
The
and he leaves. The door locks, closes. Alexi, you see kind of popping up on your agent. You see a code for the door.
Mm.
Sort of like an access code.
he's gonna subtly run the bug checker one more time.
Okay, yeah, nothing.
Good. So, to business.
The business indeed, and Tiffany's going to take her glasses off, fold them up nicely, and set them in front of her as she starts eagerly eyeing the burger she was looking at with disdain just a moment before.
Johannes comes back in the door. Sorry, one last thing. Before we go, each of you will be getting 500 eddies for this job. 250 if you guys do this without any violence or without PD getting called, unless it's warranted, like Arasaka attacking or something like that.
That's a
And
250 bonus, yes, not
yes, a bonus.
250 instead of 500.
Yes, a
Okay.
250 bonus. I apologize. Things are going on back at headquarters that are.
I
Anyways.
understand the grind.
Send the information to my agent, and I will disperse it.
Thank you. He gets a call on his agent, and he's like, "What the hell do you mean the records room is on fire? What the hell happened?" And then the door closes.
Oy.
As soon as the door closes, Tiffany just starts laughing. The records room is on fire?
You would know probably. Make me. Check. Do you make me a net running check? Our net runner?
Me?
No, our net runner.
Oh, the net runner.
huh? Is that just net running? How do I do that?
Roll a d10 and add your net running skill to it.
Why are you mortally wounded and have a
My
virus?
My interface skill?
Yeah, interface, that's what it's called. This is just going to be a general how much you kind of know about what could be.
9.
9. Okay, yeah, it was a pretty low DC because I didn't have you choose a skill with it. You know that you can implant certain viruses. Like, it's really, really, really fucking expensive and you don't have access to it. But you can get things that will just nuke a whole entire fucking server. So if he says that the records room is on fire, it's probably not actually on fire. The servers are being fucking hacked or destroyed.
And that is why
Somebody is
the
having
other
fun.
company is very smart. They have it on paper. You cannot hack paper.
So, anyways, how we plan to skin this hog?
Well, I know I have my vote on how to do it. But I am just one piece of this corporate machine.
I'm guessing your vote is to go
What?
in the daytime with the group?
Indeed, I would strongly prefer we handle this diplomatically, as I have the image of myself and my clinic to worry about, and have Kura here back end in, get as much as she can that way, and if we absolutely have to, after the fact, send a secondary team in at night, and I will just be on standby away from the scene to provide medical if necessary from the fallout from that.
Sounds fine to me.
Either way, I get paid,
Though
so
I
I
don't
see
know
no
how
issue.
close they're gonna let me get to any other computers.
Yeah.
Indeed, that's the issue with going in the front doors. They are watching us then.
Yeah, I was
Don't
gonna
worry.
say.
Oh, that's why I said Kura should be remote.
I
Uh,
have ways of keeping eyes on me.
I
Uh,
can't.
Well,
I have to jack into their.
Yeah,
system
you
to
have
get
to. You have to be. You have to be. I
On
think
site.
it's 7 meters away from an access point.
mm,
Yeah, she has to be fucking close. This isn't like 2077. 2077, like you can't even really hack cyberware right now. That comes later. Yeah, so like a netrunner being able to hack Borgware and everything wasn't really a thing. This was when the net was really in its infancy, and you were having to find an access point and staying within a certain amount of space, like a certain distance within it.
gotcha. I'm just thinking of current internet, you can just back end into somebody's server.
Yeah.
There effectively is no centralized internet at this point.
Yeah, there is no centralized internet. That was actually deleted. The net works totally different than centralized internet.
Oh yeah, I forgot that centralized internet was deleted.
It's basically just a whole bunch of private servers.
Yeah. So like if you guys can find a server, she can hack it pretty quick. And like she could just fucking hole away somewhere in the server room like a fucking little pack rat because she's 5'2".
Well,
I have
7
pretty
meters is
decent
not.
skills, too.
7 meters isn't too very far. Theoretically, we could have Kura stay in the car with the Nomad and just park relatively close to an access point.
Access point's going to be not on the exterior wall. 7 meters is not that long.
Not only that, but he said most of their stuff is on paper. I'd love to see this netrunner get into that.
Well, we already knew Kura wasn't going to be able to hack paper.
You never
I'm
know if you don't
guessing
try.
I'm guessing based on and Kai kind of gestures around the room that if someone's going to have to go get papers on the download, it's going to be me. If I'm doing that, I'd prefer to do it when we're not being watched from the moment we walk in.
I will say the one thing that Kura would be good for, I will give you guys this now because of the way I'm running these fucking points, is if you can get close enough to a camera, she can essentially jack into a camera. So there is the chance that, she can, for some reason, like cover your tracks from a camera's angle. So like move cameras so they can't see you or
Theoretically,
turn
she
it off.
could also take pictures of documents if I can gain access to looking at them.
Yeah, essentially.
Well,
Yeah.
so could I. I can record using my eye.
Oh yeah, I probably can too, can I?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's an actual cyberware. I don't know.
It is, and I have it.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay, so it's not
that's
Cyber Eyes.
no, that's an actual
That's like
cyber
how
eye you
you
have to
make
take.
I have micro video and micro audio along with an overlay from my phone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's the only cyberware I have.
I'm the netrunner. I have like no cyber. I have a neural link, and that's it. I spend all my money on my cyber deck.
I mean, that does tend to happen. You don't like
I've
meat
got a
space.
sweet fucking deck though.
Yeah, you
Like,
hate
I have like the best deck.
you hate meat space.
Yeah.
Netrunners tend to not like meat space. They're like, I don't need cyberware. I just need all the cyber geek shit.
I have a really nice cyber deck, and I have virtuality goggles, and a running suit. And that's where all my fucking money went.
I mean, besides, if you were going to sneak into a building, it would be better to get a lay of the land first.
That's why I have a rundown bike that's busted half the time and doesn't run.
So we could easily get in, scout it out, see if we can get what we can get. If all else fails, we come back at night and do it all again.
If that works for our employer. Not sure how they feel on time frame.
As long as they get what they want, they don't care about how it happens.
They might care about how soon it happens, is my only concern.
As long as
You
we
could
get it
ask.
before
Well,
anyone else.
There
That's
is a
what
way
I-
to solve that quandary, and Tiff's just gonna
That's what
hold
I'm
up her
hinting
agent,
at.
and then she's going to just shoot a text to Johannes.
Hey, in the next, I think there was rumors one of our agents, our double agents at Arasaka say they're going to try to make a move within the next week. So anytime within the next probably 2-3 days tops.
Okay, sounds like we have 2 or 3 days to get this job done.
Perfect.
Thank you, Johannes. And
if
she's
we
gonna
No
hang up.
problem.
If we can get in day one, scout, plan, execute.
Works for me. As few days as possible that I'm away from the clinic is always better. Any days I'm not there are people who don't get medical treatment.
Oh, you guys just let me know when and where I need to be or where you need to go.
Perfect.
I mean, have any of you actually been to this building before?
The answer to that is
I
no.
can't say that I have,
No.
I don't
but I'm
think
sure a car service can find us find where we need to go relatively easily.
Where do we want to meet up somewhere, or are you planning to show up there all separately? That seems a bit.
No, it would be unprofessional and they would believe something's up.
Yeah, I think we should probably all meet somewhere, and then I will call a car service for all of us, and then the Nomad can go separately so he doesn't look tied to the group.
Does everyone have agent?
Yep.
I obviously do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Perfect. And he's going to shoot you all an address. This is my warehouse. Meet there.
All right,
It's
sounds good.
pretty
What time should
close
we
to
say
here. You
tomorrow?
guys said.
How
It's-
far away would it be, Mr. DM?
Oh, it's a ways. Let's see. What are you looking at? Oh, you guys are like, you guys are pretty far up. You're in Upper Marina. You have to go all
No,
the
no,
way.
the warehouse.
Oh, to your warehouse?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like fucking. Because I believe it's like up in Upper Marina, right? It's in
Yeah.
the nicer area. You're probably looking at like 5-10 minutes.
Perfect.
Okay, easy peasy.
Okay. I will have the car service take me over to Alexi's warehouse, and we can all get in from there.
Oh,
Yes.
hey, Tip. You mind if I hitch a ride with you back home? My bike wasn't working tonight. I had Buddy White bring me in his truck, but he had to take off and go back to work. I guess he was kind of busy murdering people when I called.
Not murdering, severely maiming.
Thomas is
Yeah,
Thomas is
Thomas.
regularly busy. Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose I can have the car service drop you off after they drop me at my place.
Thanks. I'm gonna work on the bike tonight. Try and get it running so I can have a ride tomorrow.
Alrighty.
One-
Alexi, if you
one-
wanted to come by my place as well, you could get a checkup. Make sure everything's still holding.
I am fine. Thank you for the offer, though.
Of
I
course.
wasn't too maimed.
Quick question:
I-
this warehouse you have, but does it happen to have roof access?
You
Probably.
fucking son of a bitch. I so fucking hate that I let you take this shit.
I mean, probably.
I just hate that I'm playing a character that hates nomads because I love your character so much, Locked.
I mean, I'm in a mobbed up warehouse. I assume they got an air.
Yeah, there's an air pad.
Oh, he's-
All right,
he's
then.
good. I'll leave a light on so you land on the right roof.
Okay.
Now, if there are no further questions, I must get out of here before my psycho ex knows I'm here. And he's going to start walking down the door.
All right. Speaking of which, let's see if a chance encounter happens, Alexi.
Oh boy.
No, it
Yeah,
does
the
not.
rifle is fine.
No.
Thank good.
For a second, when the door opened, you think you see Sarah.
His hand immediately shoots to his holster.
You think you see Sarah, and then you realize it's not Sarah when she turns, and you can see kind of the full face, and you're like, oh.
Oh, I need a drink. And he's gonna start walking faster.
Johannes will kind of wave to you from across the bar, and then go back to yelling into his agent. All right.
You know me.
So the plan, from the sounds of it. Okay, I'm sorry, Lil. It looks like your fucking VTuber model is passed out in a hot car.
It does.
Oh no, they locked themselves in the garage with the car running.
All right. That is fucked.
Not sure you can make that joke on Twitch.
Well, we did.
The AC is on.
Yeah, it literally says the AC's on. All right. In all fairness, yeah. No, you guys are able to meet there. Let me guess, Mr. Locked, you're gonna go pick up the family fucking Batcopter.
Fuck yeah, I am.
The Thanos copter.
I mean, they're not all gonna fit on the freaking bike.
All right, let me see how much this little fucking copter holds.
It holds two, but I did the upgrade that you said I could have, which added two more, so it can carry 4 people.
Okay, carry 4 people. That's right. Why do I do this to myself? Fucking why?
Because you love it secretly.
I do. I'm not gonna say that part on Twitch, guys.
Flip it.
We all know you're a masochist, but I honestly think
I'm a
Another
masochist.
D&D stream.
I'm a masochist, okay?
the real reason that you do this is because it allows you to throw even more lethal shit at us without feeling bad.
Kind of. It is. It's give and take. All right. So you go out. How are you acquiring it? Are you calling it in? Are you going to take your bike and then pick them up? What you
No,
think?
I'll drive my bike back and then grab it and then come back.
Okay.
We're meeting there tomorrow, right?
If your mom says you can have a sleepover, you can come on over.
All right. I just need to know: are you guys meeting today or tomorrow? Because it would actually take you probably almost an hour and a half to get back to your little nomad clan, where you guys are kind of chilled out.
That's it.
Tiff would like to sleep in her own bed tonight.
He has a bike, and I'm assuming the nomad doesn't follow fucking road laws.
And he also upgraded that bike with the NOS upgrade. So.
Yeah. This bitch fucking zooms, okay? This
Oh my
bitch
god, it's
weaving
Mozzie.
this bitch weaving in and out of traffic.
You should ask Raven how well I was driving in Cyberpunk earlier today.
Yeah?
Max, Big Trouble in Little China, and That's
I-
So Slovakian.
I took a whole ass truck and I was just weaving it in and out of traffic, only lightly dinged 2 vehicles across the entire city.
And if
That's
we all
actually
ex-
impressive.
If we all exited that club at the same time, you would have seen the big ass fucking Buster Sword strapped to the back of this damn bike.
I mean,
Yeah, Tiffany's still in the booth right now.
okay, you're in the booth.
I don't know when
Girl.
everyone else is leaving.
Yeah, Kara, are you gonna try to leave with?
I'm going with Tiff.
Yeah, Kerr is currently bound to Tiffany.
There we go. Now my arms are right and the world makes sense. I just realized that my camera wasn't flipped. Tiff as a medical doctor is like, yeah, my cholesterol's gonna go through the roof, but fuck it.
What,
Okay.
the burger?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tiff is enjoying this burger. She pretended that she was disgusted with it, and as soon as fucking Johannes was gone, she had just started plowing into this thing. She rolled up the long white sleeves of her coat and is just going to town on this thing.
Yeah.
Oh damn,
I was
that is
eating
a
burger as well.
it's a good burger. It slaps. It's great.
Welcome
Alright.
to Good Burger.
Home of the good burger. What can I
This
do?
is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I always heard the Afterlife
Well,
had pretty good bar food, but I've never had a chance to come there before.
I don't really get a chance to get out much myself. Work, and work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then occasionally, when I do get a chance to take a break, get harassed by a net runner.
Hey, we have fun playing games.
Just once, I would like to be able to boot up my computer and not have you show the fuck up out of nowhere.
You do all the time when you're playing single player things. I see your play history, by the way.
A lot of porn games.
So many porn games.
I'm
Bruh.
Kai is eating a ridiculous amount of the bar food.
That okay. We got 3 chicks just sitting in this room consuming all the bar food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the Nomad doing right now? Is the Nomad still here, or is he already left?
I thought we were leaving right now, but no. So
The
no,
men
if we weren't gonna go right away, like go meet up.
Group
right
has
away.
already left.
Yeah.
Alexei dipped out to head back to the warehouse. Are you heading out as well? Because it is going to take you probably the most time out of everybody to actually get back.
Yeah, I mean, so we're meeting up tomorrow or tonight? What was the consensus on that? Tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, then he would go ahead and go, and then he would get some rest before coming back, I guess.
Yeah, Alexi, as you walk out of the afterlife, you do see this fucking very nomad looking bike with what can only be described as something a buster sword. This thing is fucking massive and ridiculous. It looks like it's just like almost a helicopter blade that has been trimmed down and attached to a handle.
So, funny part about this being 2035, I guarantee they've already remade Final Fantasy VII for the 3rd time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure.
So he's just gonna laugh and say, "Oh, he wants to be Cloud."
I mean, I love vintage games, man.
Yeah, we did a role play, me and Raven, where Sakura managed to hack her way into her location in game, and we were playing Final Fantasy 14, but instead it was Final Fantasy 20.
Phil, it's time to go. And he's gonna do he's not gonna walk as leisurely as he did when he came out here. He's gonna like take the long route, cutting through alleys,
Yeah.
checking to make sure he's not being followed.
Okay, let me make a check. Can you make a check for me, Alexi?
You're gonna have to let me know what check that is.
Yeah, give me a second once I figure it out by looking at the character sheet again. I swear, guys, I know how this game works.
I'm sure it's going to be Percocet. Perception.
Yes, I'm just making sure that perception is in fact.
It is.
There it
Percocet's
is.
my
Yes,
favorite.
perception.
That is going to be 15.
15. Okay. Ooh. 14. Okay. Yeah, at one point you can tell you're being followed. It doesn't look like Militech. It looks more like just some gangers that have wandered into the upper marina. You let me see. Let me see what check I can. Can you make me a stealth? Yeah.
Sure.
To see. Oh God. So
That's a 18.
wait, hold on. You rolled a 10, so that is considered a crit. So you're gonna roll another d10, and then you add it to that d10. It's an exploding dice system. So 17 plus your bonus.
We'll explode your dice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
25.
25. I see you did something with your pistol there. Good job.
I'm being followed by Kura. She just killed me.
Yeah.
Hey, bitch, boom! Alexi gets paralyzed from the waist down.
No! We only have one wheelchair in the warehouse.
It belongs to Steve. Sorry,
No, it
legless
belongs-
Steve.
No, it belongs to Babushka.
Oh my God! I'm not babushka. Yeah. Jesus, that is high. Oh, they also rolled a 10. Oh shit! What was your total?
25.
Oh my God, they got a 23. So it takes a minute. They are tracking you. At one point, you kind of are running through these alleys, and you turn the corner right as they turn, and they run past you.
I guess I have luck like Scooby-Doo. Let's just go back to warehouse.
You then hear gunshots prompted by them screaming.
In steps Tom.
You actually do see a fairly large.
I was joking.
No, this is his literal job right now. I rolled to see what his job was earlier, and this is the job he got. He is literally patrolling Upper Marina. He is helping out the PD department. It's literally a PR stunt.
Well, Alexi's already seen his truck. He saw him drop me off.
Yeah, so you see this Navajo-looking man with a bow step up to the one ganger and go, you know, I would rethink your life, friend. This is not a good life. And then he pulls the arrow out. The ganger screams. Tom kicks him in the head and then cuffs him, like with zip ties. And he's like, well, that's number 16 of the night.
Jesus.
And he turns around. He's like, oh, hi, friend.
Very good work.
Thank
Keep
you.
the scum out of this neighborhood. Otherwise, I might have to do it.
That is the plan. That is the plan. Hey, I think I saw you heading into the afterlife.
I have been seen many places.
Oh, well. My friend
He's going to
Kurt.
walk off.
Okay, well,
He doesn't know him.
that's
He
fair.
doesn't want to know him.
Oh, wait. And he'll give him, he's gonna give you his business card, which is like really shitty, low quality stock. It looks sort of like a 5-year-old made it.
Of course it does. Oh, Thomas.
He hands you a card that
My
says,
boy.
Thomas the Tank, solo for hire. Can you make me a check, actually? Man, you're getting all the checks. Look at you. Can you make me, let's see. Sorry, guys, this is a pretty new system to all of us, so we are just...
Woo woo.
Jesus. Can you... I would say this is probably streetwise. Kind of knowing who somebody is. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a streetwise. Okay, so you rolled a natural one. So it is the exact opposite of a d10. You roll a d10 again, and then subtract that from your number.
Okay.
And
9.
9. The DC was pretty fucking low. Thomas the Tank, you think he's actually an up-and-coming solo merc that has actually been making a name for being able to just take a hell of a lot of damage and deal a hell of a lot of damage back.
Alexi's gonna pull out his business card and hand it to him and say, "If you want better cards, stop in."
Oh, okay, yeah, I might do that. Thanks, sir. Man, this is turning into such a good night. And he tucks it away and then he walks off. Oh, my beautiful himbo.
Now let's see Paul Allen's card.
I was like, it's just American Psycho.
Okay, I have a question for you, Cohen.
Yep.
Just because it would be too great. Can Tom get a phone call right now from Tiff?
Sure, yes, because I rolled a 10.
Excellent. So back at the bar, I'm sure lots of fun things are happening, but one of the things that is happening is Tiffany's going to pull out her agent,
Mm-hmm.
dial, and just kind of set it on the table because she's got cyber eyes and can just do it from her eyes. And just gonna wait for Tom to pick up.
All right, before we get to that, you do make it back to the family camp locked.
Mhm.
And as you show up, because this whole Tom thing is going to be pretty funny, and we might end it on that. We're gonna do some funny shit. When you roll up, they are currently all sitting out by the bonfire. All the ones that are of age and the ones that are right about age are all out there drinking. And some of the vets of the recently, not that long ago, ended Fourth Corporal War. They are all telling war stories as you pull up on your bike.
Yeah. Out here telling lies again.
Hey, yeah, fuck you. They're not all lies. Some of them are.
Mhm.
They're
not
not
all
all
lies.
lies.
They're
Hey,
not all lies.
hey, locked. Hey, man. Oh, I'm so gone. This guy's name is Mad Max. He is the guy that they send when they need some wild shit done. Like, hey, there's this rich asshole that paid us to bring a live fucking bear to this location. And Mad Max is like, hell yeah, I'll wrestle that bear. Yeah, he's a wild guy.
Well, y'all just make sure you don't fall in that fire again. You remember what happened last time?
Hey,
Running one of you guys to the fucking hospital.
I only burned my leg a lot. It's good. It's
Oh,
good.
you heard it a lot.
A little bit, yeah.
Hey man. Hey, chill.
I hope y'all aren't needing a copter tomorrow because I'm using it.
I don't think Betty needs it. No. Betty is the nickname or the code name of this old crotchety ass ex-war pilot. Everyone just calls her Betty. No one knows what her real name is, but she is just gritty as all hell. She's like, no one gets to take the bird out unless you're fucking authorized by me, kind of lady.
Mm-hmm.
You have authorization.
He had no intentions of asking.
I mean, fair. That also seems like luck. Raven, just so you know, I didn't set up any of the things because I didn't have
Yeah, I
time.
can tell.
All the games work. It's just the screaming one doesn't work. Sorry,
Damn it.
I didn't have time to set it.
I've got a quick question for you, Locked. Speaking of your character,
Mm-hmm.
how tall is your character?
6 foot.
6 foot. Okay.
What's the pirate one?
The fucking excuse me?
the like raid one. I don't what command is that?
Which one? What?
The people can like join.
The Nomad Clans?
No, in the chat.
Oh, oh, heist.
Heist. That's what I was looking for. I forgot to add a number. God damn it. It's fine.
So, yeah, he's just gonna stow the bike away and remove his gear and sword and secure it in the gyrocopter. And he's gonna like roll it out of the hangar. He's just looking around, just to make sure nobody's like, here we go. It's like
Locked? The hell do you think you're doing with my bird?
I got a job. I mean, you like money, right?
A job. That hold out like a clipboard. Oh, you did well on your last flights. Yep, you're cleared. And then you hear some poor sop next to him go, why was he cleared? 'Cause he didn't almost crash it last time.
And he's just gonna look over the other dude and like stick his tongue out at him, like, eh.
He goes, man, fuck you, Lot. Not my fault I'm not as good as driving as you are.
I mean, you can't wreck it every time you get behind the wheel of something. And he, without even waiting for him to respond, he's gonna like queue up the gyrocopter and he's like, "What? Can't hear you. It's too loud."
He throws his arms up and
Making it louder.
he turns up.
I can't hear you.
Betty is sitting there holding her freaking stomach, dying of laughter. Just, oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's fun. All right. Well,
Let's take off and head back toward where this warehouse is supposed to be.
okay. Yeah,
You're not gonna leave tomorrow morning?
No, he's gonna go ahead and head back.
As you're leaving, you do hear kind of over the system comms. Don't worry, I'll tell the city that you're coming in, so you don't have to worry about it.
Appreciate that.
You are the second best pilot here, probably next to me. Well, Skybird has you beat, but he doesn't count. He's Skybird. He's the one that builds the fucking gyrocopters.
Yeah.
But anyways, safe flight. And yeah, Betty signs off, and yeah, you make your way to the warehouse. Kura, what you doing? Kura and Kai, what you guys doing? You still hanging out, or?
Yeah, I'm riding with Tiff to get.
You have to. I was just wondering if I don't know. Maybe you're calling your fucking sister.
I mean, probably, yeah. She'd probably check in and be like, "Hey, yeah, I got a job. I probably won't be around for a couple days."
Oh, cool! You hear sound, music, very familiar music. Yeah, man. Woo. Okay. Yeah, I that's okay. As you hear this, you hear the music of the afterlife.
Are you at the afterlife?
Yeah. I'm getting a job.
How did you get here?
Well, I may or may not have stolen Itsy Bitsy little car.
Raven.
Is your sister here, Sakura?
Yes, apparently. She stole a car.
Invite
Oh
her-
my
Invite her
god!
back here.
Yeah,
Is
you wanna
that
come to
my
the back room
bestie?
and you want to come to the back room and have some pizza?
I am down. And like within 2 seconds, you hear the two guards going, "Hey, ma'am, I don't think you're registered to be in here. I need you to step back."
Tiffany is going. If she hears that, she's going to poke her head out. It's all right. She's with us.
Oh, okay. They look at Johannes. Johannes looks at you, Doc, and
Thought
is
he
like,
left.
"No, he's across like the bar.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't leave. He left your guys' little room so you guys could plan, and he had some fires to put out, literally."
If she sees Johannes looking at his side eye, she's just going to text Johannes real quick that it's Kura's sister.
Oh. He's going to shoot back. Don't let her know anything. This job should be kept as low as possible.
Done and done is what she texts back.
And he'll nod. All right. And you see the one with the Borgware. You see a little name tag that just says Jax. His eyes kind of glow, and he goes, "All right, ma'am, you can step on through." Oh, Raven absolutely feels these hunks up as she walks by the way. She grabs her arms and goes, ooh, so strong, could do so many things. And Jax Jax blushes. He's like, yep. And she walks past him.
Do I see this from where I am in the room?
Oh yeah, it's painfully. Yeah, you can see all this.
I'm gonna walk to the door, reach out, pat Jax on the arm, go, "Great composure, big guy," and sit back inside.
Jacob, you see for a second this man's ego slightly shatter. It's like,
I'm going to screen grab the text from the text between me and Johannes about don't talk about the job to Raven, and then I'm going to text it to the other two who are in the room with me.
okay,
Just so we're all on the same page without having to tell Raven out loud that we can't talk to her about what we're doing.
fair enough. Smart. Okay.
Because we all exchanged numbers for the address.
Yes. So,
It's obvious you two know each other.
Yeah,
that's
this
my
is
sister.
No, I mean this whole group now, you three, I suppose, but
Oh, yeah. We did a job a while back
yeah, we did a job, and now this one keeps insisting that she's my best friend.
because definitely besties.
oh jeez.
Definitely not besties.
Definitely besties. Mostly because you think we're not.
Ugh, fucking nomads.
Fucking corpos.
Are you a nomad?
Technically.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
technically.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your background is nomad, not the
Yeah,
class.
my background is nomad, but they very early on transferred into being more like street kids.
Yeah, I
Their
remember now.
Nomad clan got annihilated by Militech.
Yeah, they did.
And now I'm working a job for Militech.
It's fine.
potato.
Same.
Money's money.
Yep, money is the money.
And if I can get an in at Militech, maybe I can find out who authorized the strike on my clan.
This is
And I
true.
can murder them.
Yeah,
The
that is
service to the world. I mean, what?
an option.
Considering my whole life goal is revenge.
Yep.
Hey, revenge besties.
We're getting out the
Yeah.
streets on this one.
But yeah, what are you doing here, Raven?
Oh, you know, getting a job.
And stealing cars?
Yep, just like you taught me.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't teach you that.
You didn't?
Definitely did not teach you that. No.
Oh, that would make sense. You don't have Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That works.
Technical knowledge?
Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Huh. I don't know where I learned it then.
Also,
Who
you should
knows?
seriously fix that fucking piece of shit bike, or just better yet, buy a new one.
My bike is fine.
You had to get Tom to fucking drive you here. Speaking of which, and this is where I'm going to pull out my agent and dial Tom.
Okay.
Would I know who the fuck Tom is?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do. And it becomes all more apparent when when you hear his voice. He has this very interesting way of speaking, opposed to a lot of people in Night City. You hear,
Absolutely
yep,
putting him on speakerphone too.
yeah, Doc?
So you have time to go out of your way and pick up the little net runner from the last gig, but you don't have time to take my sister out on a date?
And he ends the call, and he's like,
Immediately redials.
blocked. Uh,
Hey, Kara,
we
he's blocked my number. Can you mask my number real quick?
Sure.
I'll say you can
Give it a
mask his
shot.
number. Yeah, yeah. A phone's technically an access point. Fuck my life.
I'm going to do it again. I'm going to call him again.
It answers, hello! This is Thomas
What's his
the
full name
Tank.
again?
You're asking me questions I wasn't prepared to answer. I just have Thomas the Tank written down. I think his last name was Hendricks.
Okay. Go ahead and do your open then. I'm ready.
Hello, this is Thomas the Tank. If you need a job done, I'm your guy.
Thomas Alexander Hendricks. You are not getting away from this conversation that easily.
I'm sorry, I don't know who this is. I'm afraid you have a wrong number.
Dr.
Hey,
Tiffany Wellerton. And yeah, Kura's here, by the way.
It's okay. Take cards. Okay, cool. You talk later.
You hear Alexi in the background.
Was that Alexi?
Is that Alexi?
That is what the very nicely dressed man's card says.
Huh. He came from this meeting. But that's not the point. Stop getting off track here. When are you going to take her on another date, damn it?
I mean, I haven't really taken her on a first date. And he, you can feel the wince. And Alexi, you see him say that, and then, wince and recoil, waiting for an earful. And he holds the agent a little bit further away.
You absolutely did. You took her to the vampire concert with us. Sure, it turned into a shootout, but it was a date. And we had to fight you tooth and nail to get that done.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Look, I know you like her. I know she likes you. So either shut up and take her on a date, or fuck me already.
I'm sorry. What? You hear his brain short circuiting.
I mean,
This
I think
poor
Rachel likes
sweet
me well,
man.
too.
Oh yeah, and she's here too.
Raven's blushing and then goes, "Hi, Thomas." You hear the sound of a very heavy revolver cocking as he's like, I don't know. Do I shoot the phone? Do I shoot the agent? I can always buy a new one.
The shoot the agent. Best plan.
Don't shoot the agent, Tom. You think that will stop us?
They can't.
Don't
Kai
They,
worry.
is pulling out and
I get you,
lighting a
burner.
cigarette.
I get you, burner. You need to get out of this problem now.
We have a friend here with an entire bottle of sake. I've got Corpo funds behind me and access to a car service. You think we won't track you down drunk in the middle of the night?
wait, who else is there?
Would I've ever actually like face to face interact with this individual like on business or?
Yeah, probably, because he's sitting at reputation like 2 or 3. So in terms of like cyberpunk, your reputation is actually a really big thing. 2 or 3 is like you're pretty well known. Like the public knows your name generally. Like you're
More would he know who the fuck I was if I said hi?
Well, let's find out. Say hi.
Is Kai?
Do you have like a name, or is it just Kai?
Just Kai.
Oh,
If anyone were to know me by my actual name, they would be a ghost.
hi Kai. Nice to talk to you officially. We almost had a job together. If I shoot my agent, please don't help them find me.
It depends what they offer and what you offer.
Oh God.
I would.
Alexi, you see this poor sweet himbo of a man.
Alexi is
Struggling.
going to pull out his handgun and shoot the agent.
you guys hear from the distance, and then you hear Thomas go, "Oh shit, the gangers are bang!" And he goes, do you think we fooled them?
Don't worry.
So
You can
We're
lay
all
low
agreed.
at my
We're
place
tracking down
until-
Tom tonight, right? We're getting absolutely wasted, and we're tracking down Tom tonight.
Don't
I
worry,
mean,
I'll help you
Alexi was
disappear
headed
for the day.
home.
Okay,
don't have
thanks,
any-
man.
Alexi.
I don't have any entertainment plans for the evening, so
This poor
Alright,
bitch.
fuck
We,
it.
we know where he is.
Let's have fun. Yeah, we do. We do know where he is. We know the general vicinity. Fuck it. Let's get a couple of bottles of sake for the road, and I'm gonna call my car service right the fuck now.
I mean, Raven has a car.
Alexi, he's like, thank you.
I'm
I'm
not
in your
riding in
debt.
a stolen car.
How
Can
big is
you-
that
Alexi
car?
will remember this.
I was gonna say, yeah, can you make a note? You have a favor from Tom. Thomas of the Tank.
Thomas of the Tank.
Amen.
I am calling my car service and
You-
walking up to the bar.
Thomas did some fucking work in that last mission.
He did.
Bitch took bullets.
I assume we're going to open the next session with the chasing down Thomas bullshit.
Yeah, it cuts out to like don't as it's just Thomas looking at Alexi with this horrified, dread-filled look on his face. As you cut to Locke, and you see in the background, you see Locke in the fucking gyrocopter.
And
Just
he is
a-
legit. You actually hear it. You dun 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 dun.
You've got Ride of the Valkyries, then it cuts to club music, fucking 4 women grabbing 3 bottles of sake from the bar, rushing outside to like a limousine
Call
to go
Sarah.
hunt this fucking
Call
man
Sarah.
down.
Call Sarah.
Before
Or Samantha.
they start
Call
running off,
Samantha.
he's gonna try to convince Tom to let someone he trusts drive his truck in the opposite direction that they're running. It's a distraction. They will follow the truck. Think you're inside. Don't worry.
Good idea. Who do I know that's in this area? And then we're gonna end session.
Oh my
Da-da-da-da.
god.
I will say it, Locke. The last thing you
Mhm.
see is you do see Alexi and this hulking. Like, this guy, for reference, is like 6'5", 6'6", without any like Borg wear. Fucking massive built man, just trembling, looking at Alexi like Alexi is Jesus in this moment, his savior.
Wow.
Welcome to the drama that you didn't know about that started well before you guys started playing.
Okay.
You know, in regards to hiding from women, Alexi is the blind leading the blind.
Yeah, he is. It's gonna be so freaking funny.
I just can't wait for us all to get white girl wasted in a limo off sake.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This, not at all where I thought this session was gonna go.
Oh,
Thank you guys for watching. So this will be happening 2 Thursdays from the D&D
Yes,
game.
bi-weekly.
Yeah, the D&D game that was hosted on this, that Lil, Connor, Ada, and Raven were a part of. We switched to Tuesdays for a little bit so we can just get these days kind of wrinkled out. And
Oh god, Raven, your avatar.
yeah,
Your
it's tweaking.
leglessness is showing.
No,
Yeah, so you guys are gonna
it's not on stream though.
keep an eye out for that, guys. We're gonna be playing that on Tuesdays for a little bit, either until this game concludes, or if we continue this game and we put the D&D game on hold, we might do that instead. We're still trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to kind of vary things. I got really burnt out on D&D. This is something new. I hope you guys had some fun tonight. I had some fun. It was a blast. It is very fun to be doing something very different than D&D or Star Wars. Is it my week? Yes, it's my week for D&D.
Yes.
So come check us out on Saturday. We'll actually be streaming. I fucking hope to God, because I spent like 4 hours, 5 hours on that fucking map. You can come check D&D over on this channel on Saturday, starting at 6:30 p.m., running until about 10, 11 o'clock. We are going to be trying to get the face cams going on that stream as well. And now, thanks to Azzy bringing over the second monitor, I can now have the ability to do that. So thank you, Azzy. Thank you, Raven,
And
for donating
next
your little
Wednesday, actually, we should have 90% of this crew live over on the Scald's Hearth channel for the Cursed Knight D&D game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Locked is part of that, Raven's
Yep.
part of that, I'm running it, Fence, aka Troopy, aka Troopmeister
Troopy.
General, Man of 100 Fears, Man of 100 Faces, can't pick a fucking name, bitch, is there too, so.
And you can come see me guest star as one of the wildest fucking characters every once in a while.
Yeah.
I definitely have not sold drugs to what is quintessentially a child. But it is all good fun. Lil, our VTuber, one of our VTuber avatars, that was weirdly.
Gang.
You snapped to life so aggressively.
That's what I do
What's
best.
dead isn't dead.
That was fucking wild. Sorry. She also streams. Go check out her channel. I need to get an actual command set up for her. But yeah, she is doing great things over on
You
her
need to get
channel.
a command set up for fucking all of us. You keep saying you're gonna do that. It's been 6
I-
fucking months of you
I have-
manually copy pasting shit.
I have one. No, I have one set up for you. See?
Oh, do you? Is it the old URL or the new URL?
Oh shit, you're right. It's the old
It's
one. I
the
need to
old
redo
one.
it. Damn it. All right. Well, I'll get it reset up. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you had fun. I hope the players had fun. And like I said while we were playing, this is all very much new to us, to almost all of us, even me at the DM, who might have the most experience here, is new to it. So bear with us while we get our feet on the ground and running. But as always, I love you guys. I'll catch you on the other side.
Peace.